Hi, here's the deal. I am not prepared for this, but I'm doing it because that's just who I am, and I don't really prepare well. So, here we are. I feel like every big thing I've done has always been kind of a chaotic moment where I just do it without any thought. So here we are. I was supposed to be doing a podcast with a girlfriend of mine, Jamie, but because of some very similar actual dynamics and what we have going on, she's a business owner, she's a single mom, along with me, we decided that it would be probably very difficult to find time to do a podcast together. So I'm hoping in the future we do collaborate, but for now I'm announcing my solo podcast, which is called Unapologetically Me. I'm very excited about this. It's something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time now. However, there's always an excuse, right? For me especially, I've always wanted to approach things organized and with perfection, I should say. But I'm not perfect, and I don't want to lead people to believe I am. I have a lot of flaws. I definitely can acknowledge that, and I think that's why I wanted to do this, because I think so many people try to strive for perfection when really we need to strive to just do our best. Like, really, the pressure is already so high. This idea of having to do it a certain way, but really you do something a certain way and then you get criticized for doing it that way. I don't want to promote that. I think that we have enough pressure that we need to stop putting it on ourselves. And I've learned to do that in the last couple of years. It's been quite a journey. I've had moments where I was like pretty depressed. You know, feeling like I'm not a good enough mom, feeling like I'm not a good enough business owner, or, you know, in my career, not good enough at what I do, not a good enough friend, not a good enough partner, not a good enough wife. Clearly in me is this person that wants to do better, but I also am very aware now that it takes a lot of grace and time and patience, and not lower expectations, of course. I don't feel like you can just have that overnight in anything. So something that I've always told my kids, and I don't even know who told me this, but it was like a mind-blowing statement. We are all just big kids. I never want my children to think that I'm better because I'm an adult. We're all still learning and growing, and it's just kind of like this crazy world, and life is so short that I don't want to have my children believe that they have something to be ashamed of, because they're growing too. I just wanted to do it. I needed to finally just bite the bullet and do it. So here we are. My podcast will be all about life's lessons and growth, and what it's like to date in your 30s is one big thing, how it is living with ADHD as a woman. I mean, even as an adult, how it is to be a single mom and in a world where it's like we're just constantly being criticized for not being this perfect family. What it's like to be going through perimenopause. What for generations and generations and generations we've been going through this. And I just hope to find people out there that relate and feel a sense of comfort and feel seen and heard. And yeah, I'm going off script here, you guys. I don't want it to feel scripted. I want it to feel authentic. This is who I am. I'm not trying to put a show on. So I hope that you guys can resonate with that and realize that I'm going to have moments of goofiness. I'm going to have moments where I screw up words. I'm going to have moments where I'm probably wrong in what I'm saying, but I don't care. I just want you guys to be along with my journey.